Alright, what's going on, guys? So for today's video, we're gonna replace the strut of this one on the A-core. This is my boss car, so they want me to change the strut and the strut mount. So let's begin, guys. First thing we need to do, we need to remove the tire from the car. So guys, we need to remove all the wiring harness here, the ABS sensor, this one, and the brake hose. So we're gonna remove this first, the ABS sensor. Just remove like that, and this one here, just push it out, just like that. Push it out like that. And hose, brake hose, this is 12mm. Just remove this counterclockwise, or you can remove it here. You can remove it here. This is 12mm. This one. Then after that, we can remove the sway bar link bolt. This one. This is 17mm. You can use vice grip holding on the back this sway bar link. Just put a vice grip at the back of the sway bar link, so when we remove that bolt, it's not gonna turn while removing the bolt. Just like that. Then remove it out the sway bar link. So we already removed the wiring harness on the ABS sensor and the brake hose. We can remove it now, the bolt here. This bolt here, that's on the knuckle. This is 17mm too. Close it with long ratchet first. Okay. Then you can lose it by impact wrench. Don't forget to lubricate the bolt before you loosen it all. Then push the knuckle down. Like so. You can also put lubricant here. I think we need to remove the tie rod end. This one. Lubricant first. Remove this locking pin. This one here. Then remove the bolt. Then bang it out this thing, the knuckle. So you can remove the tie rod end quickly. So guys, go back here. So we don't have a choice we need to remove the whole knuckle out. So I need to turn this back for the meantime, the bolt on the strut. So I'm gonna put this back for the meantime. And we need to take it out the bolt here. Take it out the bolt here on the ball joint, lower arm ball joint. Then we need to separate the lower arm to the knuckle. So what I did is I get a pipe, long pipe. I put chain. Then I put on the frame. I put the pipe on the frame. Then I'm gonna press it down like this. Separate the ball joint. The lower arm ball joint. Sometimes this is hard. You need to ask somebody to press it down. Then hammer it down this lower arm. Yun. Thank you pa. So guys, this is already separate. The lower arm and the knuckle. You need to separate the ball joint on the lower arm. Then you can remove the brake caliper. Remove the two bolts here. 17mm. Pull it out and put on the same plate. Put on the safe place. You can use hanger like this to secure the brake caliper. Then we can remove the 36mm nuts on the axle nuts. Remove the axle nut. Then we're gonna push in the axle. So guys, it's up to you if you wanna remove the ABS sensor. But sometimes this one is hard to take it out, so I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it here. Or you can take it out here on the socket. Then remove the axle out. Remove this out. We can now remove the bolt here. We can now remove the bolt here holding the strut 17mm. Yeah, just press it down the knuckle. Okay, separate the strut. Then put it here. Put this one here for the meantime. So we're not gonna damage the ABS sensor, this one. Then we can remove the 3 nuts here holding the strut, 14mm. This one you can use a combination wrench, because if you're gonna use a socket, you cannot fit in there the socket. 14mm combination wrench here. Just remove it counterclockwise. Like that. These two, you can use the socket, 14mm socket. So guys, better to remove the bracket here, this one. This is 17mm here, and then there's 2 other one on the side. Just lift it up like that. Then remove this one, loosen this one. While you loosen it, the bolt, hold the strut so it's not gonna drop when we lose all the nuts. So here's the strut. Then we're gonna get the strut, then put it here. So guys, I'm not gonna use a whole assembly here. I'm just gonna replace the strut. So I need to press it out. Oh guys, I forgot to turn on my mic on my camera. Then when we put the strut, the lower ball joint, then we can put back the brake caliper. Put the two bolts holding the brake caliper bracket. Then we can put back the outer tie rod. Then we can put back the axle nut. Later, I'm gonna double check this. I'm gonna torque all the bolts high loose. So if I'm not gonna show it to you guys, make sure you torque all the bolts you remove, especially this axle nut. Then we can put it back the sway bar link. Put back the bolts. Put back the nuts. Put it back the ABS wiring harness. The same place. Then put it back the brake hose.